Before we get into the new bike, let's rewind and add some context to why Jack bought a bike worth more than his car.
I'm on 70.3 Nice in the south of France. All I had to do was swim 1.9 kilometres, bike 90 kilometres, and run a half marathon. How hard could it be? After travelling and exploring Milan, Portofino, Lake Como, and then Nice, I just about finished the race in 6 hours and 59 minutes. That's not great. Not without a huge struggle, cramping all the time, going dizzy. I did all this on my Trek Madone that I bought for €400 off the Facebook marketplace. I learned so much from everything I did wrong and decided to train hard and go again 4 months later in Croatia, in Poreč. Another idyllic location. I was optimistic but realistic on how hard a 70.3 is. I was aiming for around 6 hours. I managed to finish in 4 hours and 59 minutes in my second Ironman 70.3 6 months after starting triathlon, which I was over the moon with. Side note, I had been documenting my journey up till this point on TikTok and Instagram, mounting over 10,000 followers somehow and millions of views. Now getting the opportunity to work with some massive brands, being able to focus on training more, getting a dedicated triathlon coach, just improving in every way that I can. Invested in my new camera, which I'm using now. Invested in all the best kit that give me that small chance that I'll be able to do triathlon, social media, travel, train, all for a living. That is the goal and that is what I will do. So now you have some context. We're back to the day that I bought my new triathlon bike that's worth more than my car. We're picking up the Factor Hanzo. Is it meant for triathlon? No. Is it a time trial bike? Yes, but I'm going to turn it into a triathlon bike.
Of course, we got the driver.
Yeah. I'm ahead.
You excited?
I'm so excited.
It's not your bike.
I know.
So we are on the way to Paphos now to ride easy. A few things that we don't actually know. I don't know what size the cranks are. I know it's SRAM Force. I think it's got a power meter on it. I don't know much about bikes, to be honest. Like, this is a massive step up from my £400 Trek. You don't want to ride it?
No.
Why not?
I'm scared I'm going to break it.
Time to get a new bike.
Yeah.
So we're on the way back now. I don't know what he's laughing at. I don't know what he's talking about, really.
Stupid. We've got the black ink 60C carbon wheels which are weighing at 1,575 grams. We've also got hydraulic disc brakes, which is a huge change from the rim brakes. We've got the SRAM Force group set with electronic shifting, which was absolutely insane. Again, just a massive change, so much quicker, so much smoother. There's even an app for the SRAM group set which allows me to see the charge of everything. There's 2 different bits that I charge, the rear derailleur and the front. Also got wireless blips which are located on the drops and at the top of the aero bars, so it's very easy to change gear in both positions. Then the frame of the Hanzo weighs 1,150 grams, obviously full carbon, and it's so thin and aerodynamic, which is another reason why it's so fast. The cockpit is a stock cockpit, but it's got plenty of room to change things. Also got a built-in SRAM Force power meter into the crank, and the pedals are just standard Shimano pedals, which I'm actually going to upgrade.
Quite scared to handle this.
Oh, this is stressful. I need a stand.
Oh, this is stressing me out. Can't remember how to put a chain on that way.
I'm definitely going to cut all this out. Can't be it, that was way too easy. That sounds pretty mad. Bike will be amazing once I get used to it. I'm just a bit stressed because it's a lot of money for me. Today we're taking it out for its first ride. It'll be 3 hours of straight riding and then the rest we can just split up and go race steady. Wow, what the hell is this bike? I've gone from my 2012 Trek Madone to this absolute beast.
still need to get the fit dialed in massively. Like now we're rolling on a slight decline and we're at 34 km per hour already. So I'm going to put this away because we're going downhill and I don't want to crash. Setup on the bike is actually really nice. Like the stock aero bars are much better than I thought. We've got a hill coming up, the bike's light. We're going to get on that, but she is a beauty. I need to shift down gears. Electric gearing, by the way, effortless. Ridiculous compared to the Shimano 105. I am well happy with it, apart from the squeaking sound every time you stop riding, as if it wants to fucking ride again. Halfway in, 2 hours in, out of the 4-hour ride. It's actually started to rain a tiny bit. Near Paphos Airport now, if anyone knows Cyprus. We're climbing again. The ride's been awesome so far. Weather's calmed down a bit now. This bike's not actually that bad for climbing either. It feels very light, but I don't know if I said this ride we're trying to keep 190 watts normalized power, 3 hours 15 with no proper stops. I did just stop then after I rocked for a drink. Apart from that, we're feeling good. Hanzo's still good. I need a Garmin mount as well for the tri bars, so if anyone knows a good one and could recommend one, that would be great. Wow. Bike's a bit muddy. Look at these views. Why I bought it. Get out in a lovely place like Cyprus. Now all I'm thinking is, do I buy a Factor Astra, which is a road bike, but yeah, this is quality.
So we finished the ride now. My first thoughts of the Hanzo is just simply wow. It's blown my mind. Before buying a bike this expensive, I obviously have only ever rode a Trek. I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical, like how can a bike be so much different? Would you be able to tell the difference between like a £1,500 triathlon bike and then like a £10,000 TT bike like the Factor? I was thinking, surely not. It's ridiculous, like literally just being on the bike I was just smiling, which I mean some people might find that really sad, but what a purchase it was. Don't get me wrong, I'm still learning so much about the bike. I have no idea about SRAM or electric gearing, so I'm just getting used to all of that. How to look after it properly. I want to get all the best cleaning products obviously because it's such an expensive bike. If you don't maintain it well and look after it, one, it's just like stupid, it's like disrespect the bike and see itself when you're investing that much money in it. And two, you want it to last forever or last as long as it can. So the cockpit that's already on, the stock cockpit from Factor, I was told by some people it's terrible, it's not good at all, but it really didn't feel bad at all. Like I altered it so it was a bit wider. I'm new to TT bikes and triathlon bikes and proper aero bars, like I say, my first triathlon bike, so I've heard that if you go too narrow too quick, although it may be more aerodynamic, your body's more likely to get injured, or your shoulders and your back and things like that, because you just like throwing yourself into a really aggressive position. Obviously when I'm racing a full Ironman on it, I don't want to be in a crazy aggressive position. All in all, this bike is unreal and I'm incredibly happy with it. Once I've ridden it more and raced in it, I'll do a more in-depth review. But there we have it, another big investment into this journey. Make sure you follow along to see me race the Hanzo Ironman 70.3 Venice Challenge Roth at my first full distance Ironman. I'll be posting weekly training videos, not just with me, with my friends Lewis and Booby. We're both doing Ironman 70.3 Venice as well. All as I'm trying to make this my job and qualify for the Ironman 70.3 World Championships now, which is in Marbella.